Hello, welcome to my channel. Did you know in France it's perfectly legal to marry a dead person? Yes, you heard that right. This unusual law dates back to the early 20th century, a poignant response to the heartbreak of women left widowed by World War I. It's not a common occurrence, but every now and then, a request for posthumous matrimony pops up, and the French president gives it the green light. So if you're single and can't find your match, perhaps you're just looking among the living. France is famous for its cheese, but do you know how many types they have? Brace yourself, because it's a bit of a jaw-dropper. France boasts of over 1,000 different types of cheese. Yes, you heard it right, over 1,000. Imagine the cheese platter possibilities. Now, here's a fun tidbit for you. In France, it's traditional to eat cheese before dessert, not after dinner as some might do. This not only gives you a savory treat before the sweet finale, but it's also a delightful way to cleanse the palate. And did you know that the French have a different cheese for every day of the year? That's right. With their cheese varieties, they could literally go an entire year without repeating a single one. So next time you're in France, remember, there's always a new cheese waiting for your taste buds. In France, you could get into trouble for selling potatoes? Yes, you heard that right. Back in the day, the humble potato was not so humble in the eyes of the French law. It was actually illegal to sell them until 1772. Why, you ask? Well, the French authorities held a strong belief that potatoes caused leprosy. Can you imagine a world where the versatile spud is seen as a dangerous outlaw? Fast forward to today, and it's safe to say that the French have had a serious change of heart. They've not only pardoned the potato, but they've embraced it with open arms. From crispy fries to creamy gratin, the potato has certainly made its mark in French cuisine. So, if you were planning on starting a potato business in France, you're a few centuries too late. But don't worry, there are plenty of other fascinating facts about France to dig into. Ever wondered why French people kiss each other on the cheek? Well, let's dive into the charming custom of la bise. In France, this is more than just a peck on the cheek, it's a social ritual. Depending on the region, you might exchange anywhere from 2 to 4 kisses. Now imagine being a foreigner and stepping into this cultural dance. You're bound to experience a few awkward situations, like going in for a second kiss when only one was expected. Talk about a faux pas. But here's a surprising twist. While exchanging kisses is common, it's actually illegal to kiss on railways in France. Yes, you heard it right. It seems the French government doesn't want any romantic distractions delaying their trains, so in France a kiss is never just a kiss, it's a social minefield. France, a country where you can marry the dead, drown in cheese, get arrested for selling potatoes, and navigate a complex kissing culture. We've taken a journey through the quirky and often hilarious facets that make France the unique and enchanting place it is. Let's take a quick stroll back through our journey. We began by saying bonjour, to the fact that in France one can indeed get hitched to a deceased person. A rather peculiar law, but one that adds to the country's charm, wouldn't you agree? We then dove headfirst into a mountain of cheese, not literally of course, though one could, given the staggering amount of cheese varieties the country boasts. Over 1,200 types to be exact, enough to make a cheese lover's head spin. Next, we found ourselves in the unusual territory of the potato police. Yes, you heard that right. In France, a law once existed that prohibited the selling of potatoes. A starchy predicament indeed. Finally, we dove into the labyrinth that is the French kissing culture. With varying norms across different regions, a simple peck can turn into a social faux pas if you're not careful. So the next time you think about France, remember, it's not all about the Eiffel Tower and croissants, it's also about these bonkers yet endearing facts. Subscribe for more.